Hi guys, this is Matt and Mo, and today we're going to be doing a little series that we're calling Matt and Mo Play Chess, or Mo, do you want to call it Mo Plays Chess?
Sure.
So what we're going to do is just kind of start out playing one of the lower rated bots. This is the Martin bot. He's rated 250. Mo's going to play through the moves, and we're just going to talk through some basics. Um, Mo is a stock trader, day trader, YouTube celebrity. Uh, Anything you want to add, Mo?
More value investor than day trader, but yes.
And value investor. Yes, I should have mentioned value investor. Well, what got you into chess?
You actually, my dad played chess when I played when I years and years. I mean, 2 decades ago. Dad played a lot of chess when he was in Egypt and whatnot, and he told me he was the national champion there, but there's no documentation, so we haven't verified. But obviously, Paul plays a lot, and you play, so I'm like, okay, I'll try it.
Yeah, we can't confirm or deny national champion, but we know he's good.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so go ahead, Mo, make the first move, and we'll just kind of talk through this as you play.
Okay, I'm not a national champion.
Could become one, though. It could become one. All right, so we got this is called the French defense. And one thing that Mo and I have talked about in the past is trying to control some center squares and always moving the king and queen pawns up in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Good move. All right, so now we see an aggressive move by the opponent.
Yeah.
What is he threatening here? There's already a threat. You see what the queen's trying to do?
Um, take out one of those pawns to get to the king.
Yeah, so she really wants to take the pawn on e4. So the one lined up with the
E4.
king.
Yes.
Because that pawn is not protected. The other pawns that she's attacking are protected.
Okay.
So here, if you can get a new piece out while defending that e4 pawn, that'll be best.
Okay.
Okay, so now she's still threatening to capture on e4. So you could either guard that e4 pawn with a knight, like the b1 knight can guard the e4 pawn right here. That'd be a pretty good move. Or if you move the... Yeah, go ahead.
The B1 knight E4. So go here?
Yeah, great move.
Okay.
So because that knight is now in the center of the board,
Mm-hmm.
it's controlling extra central squares, and that kind of gives you like a more dominant position later on.
Okay. What I wanted to do is get both knights out. So this one my
Perfect.
thought is to go here.
Yeah, that's a great move. And I think if you right click and drag, that should draw an arrow. Like if you want to use that to show what you're thinking too, besides doing coordinates.
Let's see here.
So right click highlights and unhighlights, and then right click and drag should draw an arrow.
Mm.
Unless you're on a
Let's
Mac.
play with my mouse.
I don't know.
This is not my usual computer.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So first we should check for threats. They just moved their queen back one square.
Right.
Is she attacking anything?
Yes, this knight right here.
Yeah, and he's defended twice by our bishop and our g2 pawn.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That wouldn't be a wise move for him.
right, yeah, so that would be giving up nine points for him to get 3 in return. So here you can do that special move we talked about where you switch the king and rook around. Do you remember how that works? You have to click the king and then move him over 2 squares to the
Here.
g1. Yep, and then it does the rest.
Gotcha.
And that's called castling.
Okay. All right.
No threats.
No threat there. No. Um. Yeah.
So out of the bishops and knights, which one do you have left to develop?
This knight.
Yeah, that bishop. And then which way do you want
This
to
bishop. Yeah.
which way do you want to get him out, do you think? You have to move either the d pawn or the b pawn.
I think I want to go this way with him.
Okay.
To the left.
Okay. That's a good move. And when you put your bishop on b2,
Mm-hmm.
which you can do here, that's the longest diagonal on the board for that bishop. So if you look like at the farthest lower left corner to the furthest upper right corner, that's the longest dark diagonal on the
Oh,
board.
I see what you're saying. Okay. Yes. Yes.
So they call that
Okay.
the long diagonal.
Okay. All right.
Still no threats.
No. do I just want to focus on getting things out?
Yeah, you have a really nice move here to increase your center control with the pawns.
This one here.
Yeah, do you want that up 1 or 2?
Let's see here. I think 2 would be okay.
Yeah, I really like it up 2. So now
I
look
was
at these.
looking to see if there's any kind of threat if I moved it 2, but I didn't see any.
Yeah, that's a good point because when you push pawns up, they do kind of expose some holes behind them as well. Look at his move, King D7. So when it comes to castling, if the king ever moves, or if a rook moves, you cannot castle anymore.
Oh.
If one rook moves on the H square, you can still castle to the A side.
Okay.
But if the king moves, castling's completely done for you. So black can never castle now, and his king is stuck in the center.
Okay. All right. Now, if I were to, let's see here. This goes. If I were to get this knight on F3 moving, I assume that they would take this bishop. Then I could take the queen.
Which would be bad for black because they would lose nine for 3. Yep.
I mean, that I don't think an advanced player would do that, but this might happen. I don't know. Is it worth a shot?
Where are you thinking of moving him?
I was going to move this to here because I want to stay in the center.
I think the lesson's done. This is an awesome move. This is a winning move right here. So right now the position's equal. You just opened up what's called a discovered attack. You moved one piece to open up an attack of the other. And because it was check, he had to lose his queen no matter what.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That was an awesome move, Mo. Okay, go ahead. So you can take her.
Take the queen, obviously.
Yeah. So you just gained a 5-point advantage after he takes back.
Okay.
So now you're completely winning. But the question is, can we convert this win? And oftentimes when you're winning like this, it's good to just kind of trade down pieces, just simplify things.
Okay.
Eliminate all the defenders that are remaining.
So if I trading pieces, I mean, I can give up. Let's see. They can either take here or I can move a pawn here. I think that's what I would do.
Yeah, this looks fine. And then you can get your queen and rooks in the game soon.
That would be no good there. Oh boy. My only move for queen would be to here.
Yeah, that's a good move. Queen D3. Okay. You have a really strong threat here. If it's your move again, so he just blocked it. If it were your move again here, you could play your queen to B5. I don't know why I don't see the numbers on this board. Do you see?
Yeah.
Did I crop them out or are they just not there?
I'm not sure. It seems like this bar on the side is messing with it. Okay, let's see.
But you had a queen to B5 checkmate, which is that light square diagonal from the king right there. Yeah. That would have been a checkmate.
Oh, I see.
Had he not moved that pawn up.
Right. Okay. Let's see if we get. I think we should stay focused over here. So that would take maybe get this bishop out.
Yeah, defending that pawn on C5. I like it.
Okay. No, I didn't see that coming.
And oftentimes, like, if a move surprises you, you always want it to be a move that's like, okay, that's worse than what I was expecting. That's the case here.
I wasn't even looking at that side of the board.
Yeah, like it's a surprise move, but it does nothing.
Okay. Let's see here.
So look at the black king right now. Does he have any safe squares if it were black's move?
Not really. I mean, if he takes that pawn, it's over with the bishop from A3. If he moves to the right, queen gets him. If he moves to the left, I suppose he's fine. No, he's not because I take him with the pawn.
So there's no legal moves for that king. You're actually not even allowed to play into check. The only times you can play into check is if you're playing someone with like a physical board for fun. And you might play with a rule where you can capture the king. Like if they walk into check by mistake, you can capture them.
See.
But playing on chess.com or anywhere else, like you can actually walk into check. So the king has no moves, no legal moves. You actually have like a really sick checkmate here in 2. I'm not going to give you any hints.
Okay.
But if you find it, that's going to be amazing. And if not, you can bring your rooks into the center.
Okay. Let's see if I got there. I don't see it. So
okay, I'll give you a small hint. It's your favorite chess-related Netflix series.
Oh God. The problem is, I don't even know what it means.
Queen's Gambit. Well, it's the name of an opening, but it also means giving up your queen.
Oh, giving up. Oh, okay. So, okay, if I give up, let me look at this. So if I give up my queen, I assume I would move. Oh.
It's going to be a 2-move sequence. So like you make a move,
go there,
forced reply, and then checkmate next.
If I go there, then I'm thinking if I go here with the queen, this pawn will take it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can take, then I would take here, but they could get me with their
with the knight. Yeah,
with the knight.
It's not quite checkmate. That's right.
Okay. Now if I go here, what do I have? They take. I don't see it, Matthew.
You're almost there. Just look at the other checks. You haven't mentioned it yet.
Okay. If I go here, bishop takes, and what do I have? Bishop takes. It goes here. Wait a second. Bishop takes. That doesn't do anything. Oh. Bishop takes. I can move this bishop here. That doesn't do me any good either.
That's really close.
Yes, it does. Because they would take with the pawn, and then I could take with the. No, that doesn't give me anything still.
You're much warmer now. You're on the right track now. So it's still a different first move that we haven't looked at.
Oh, okay.
But I think you kind of got the idea now with this b5 square.
I didn't look at queen going to b5. Take. Huh. Wait a second. And that would open up this. Oh, okay. Queen to b5. They're going to take with one of these two. I assume it would be the pawn.
King can't take because it would be check. So yeah, pawn has to take.
Okay. Pawn has to take. Then I can either slide bishop up there to take their pawn, or I can slide the knight over.
And one of those
take the pawn.
One of those is a checkmate.
It has to be bishop.
Yeah, and then look at the king in the end. There's no legal moves remaining for the king.
Oh, because if he goes to here or here, pawn takes him.
Yeah, and part of this is working because your bishop on a3, that move you had last move, defended your c-pawn. That set up this tactic.
Oh.
That was really nice.
I see what you're... Okay, I didn't see it at the time.
Yeah, and it might not have played out, but it definitely helped, right? Defending that pawn. That's such a cool checkmate.
This game is much easier to do speaking out loud to you.
That's what Paul says too. So when Paul and I play, he just tells me what he's thinking throughout the game, and then we talk after.
Ah, okay. Oh, I see. All right. Okay.
Yeah, so that's the checkmate. Okay, so
it's a lot of things. I don't think that much when I play by myself.
Hmm.
I don't look at every option. I look at one or two options and I'm like, okay, I would have never seen that move.
And that's a position where you were winning even without the checkmate.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but one thing that we can have you work on is doing puzzles, and maybe we should do puzzles together sometime for a video.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And just go through like checkmate in ones, checkmate in twos, hanging pieces, stuff like that. Hanging piece is just a piece that's undefended. You can capture it. Because then you get into the games and you start to see these more and more.
Right,
like,
right.
The checkmate in twos probably won't come as quickly as the checkmate in ones, but it'll just start to get your brain kind of recognizing those patterns. Like, oh, there's this checkmate idea because the black king is trapped.
And you start to look for other things out there.
Mm-hmm. But you just completely smoked this guy. Like, it wasn't even close.
Great play. Do you want to coach my kids? No, thank you, sir.
Yeah. All right, so I think we'll wrap up the video there, Mo.
Okay, great.
If you like the video, please click the thumbs up. And if you want to subscribe, we only have, I think, like 30% of our viewers, Mo, are subscribers. So you should definitely subscribe.
Yeah, click and subscribe.
Yeah, let us know what you think of this format in the comments. Like, do you want to see more of these videos, Mo Learns Chess? Would you rather see us do tactics or something else? And then also check out Mo's channel. It's Everything Money. I'll put a link in the description below. He's got value investing. He's got day trading, bunch of stuff.
Real estate, we got everything.
Yeah, it's an awesome channel. All right.
This video is cool. This is literally like my third game of chess ever. So
yeah, this is really good for your third game of chess.
Yeah. But it's cool seeing somebody start from the ground up.
Yeah, definitely. I think you're catching on quick too, which is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, thanks, Mo.
Cool. See you guys.
Thanks everyone for watching. Bye.